We have to wake up to the fact that we're in the third inning of the greatest economic and technological transformation in the history of the world, where the reason Donald Trump is our president today is that we eliminated 4 million manufacturing jobs in Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and we're about to do the same thing to millions of retail jobs, call center jobs, and truck driving jobs. We have to think much bigger about helping Americans get through this time.
So some economists, I agree with what you say, and I am also very concerned about the way that automation is going to impact the workforce. And it goes beyond, as you know, blue-collar jobs. It goes into white-collar jobs,
yes.
Lawyers, accountants, financial advisors, et cetera. I mean, there are some studies that say up to 50% of jobs could be automated within the coming decades. That being said, the pushback is, well, we've had major changes before. Think of the Industrial Revolution, think of the transition from agriculture into the factories, and new jobs have been created. There's been some messiness, but there's been new industries that have arisen to soak up that workforce, and we're confident the same thing is going to happen again. What do you say to that?
Well, you have to look at the numbers. So BAIN projects that the labor displacement will be faster and more vicious this time than even the Industrial Revolution was by a factor of 4. We're talking about millions of workers displaced, not in decades, but by 2030, which is only 12 years from now. There are 3.5 million truck drivers in the US, the most common job in 29 states, and we're 5 to 10 years away from robot trucks. So even if you looked at the Industrial Revolution, you would see that there was mass unrest, protests that killed dozens of people and caused billions of dollars worth of damage. And we implemented universal high school in 1911 in part as a response. So this is going to be 3 to 4 times faster and more dramatic than that. And that itself was very, very rough.